I'm gonna do some vlogging. Today is the day that we're heading to Capitol Reef. And so far the drive, it's about 2 hours from Arches, and the drive is pretty much nothing. This is the first gas station we've come up to in the past, I don't know, how long do you think it's been since we saw the last gas station?
A long time?
Like a good hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this town is pretty empty. This gas station's like literally in the rock. And this is the town. Yep. But, so that's exciting though. I'm excited. I think Capitol Reef will be a little bit less crowded than the other parks, so be a good time.
Chilly in the shade.
So we can already tell this is the most, what would you say, what's the word? Remote. This is the most remote national park we've been to so far. But it's kind of nice, kind of refreshing.
Yeah.
Not too many people around. We just entered the park and we are heading to the visitor center, but we thought we'd make a stop first because we saw this little cabin here. Yep, just a little cabin they built. It's a pretty nice looking cabin, I think, but they did not live here for long because of the
They had this many people
horrible weather
in the cabin.
Oh yeah. Let's see, they had like 13 children.
We were waiting for him.
So we just found our campsite and set up our tent, and I put some actual clothes on for the day, and we are gonna do a 3.5 mile hike, so not too bad, before it gets too hot, because it's already about 11, so it's like, it's getting there. So we're just gonna get this hike done before it's too hot, and then we'll do some of the shorter hikes and see some of the buildings and everything around the park. Alright, so here's part of the trail we're on right now. It's been pretty uphill so far the whole way, but I think we just have a little bit further uphill, and then it'll get a little easier, but definitely got some beautiful views already. So this trail is, or the description said that there was a hidden canyon or something in it, and I think this is it. It's pretty amazing. And I was just saying to Nick that you're walking through like all of this like old rock fall, and it just feels like another rock is gonna fall on you.
Squish.
We're walking through the canyon now, and the views are pretty amazing. Just this steep rock on either side. So something that's kind of fun about the rocky parks is that they have a lot of areas of just big open rocks and then no trail marked. But these little piles of rock that people set up, I should show you like this one over here, Maine, that's where the trail goes. So we're just doing some sleuthing to figure out where we're going. We're gonna find the next pile of rocks and then walk towards it. There's another one. This one's honestly better marked than Arches was. We made it to the overlook that we were aiming for. It's definitely not a bad view at all. Where's the campground?
That's really the picture of that. I think that building way over there, here the 2 cars are, there's a bunch of behind it.
We are back from our little hike, and we're having some lunch after wrestling with our tent for a good 20 minutes because it's quite windy here and it keeps blowing away. And also the ground is really hard, so it's hard to get the stakes in, but we found a softer piece of ground, so hopefully it'll be okay. I'm just having some leftovers for lunch, and Nick is trying one of his dehydrated meals, freeze-dried meals. So, it'll be interesting to see how that turns out. the afternoon, seeing the sights, seeing some of the old buildings that they have around, and from like when the Mormons used to live here, and it was, well, it still is considered a town called Fruta. And yeah, and we drove through, what's the gorge called? Just
Capitol Gorge.
Capitol Gorge. We drove through Capitol Gorge, which was really, really beautiful. And now we're just back at the campsite and having some dinner. We made chili with potatoes on it.